Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. I'm Jaleisha. This is a new sort of video for me, a new style. Today I'm going to be packaging orders and I wanted to show you guys how I do it. Packing videos seem to be really popular, so I wanted to show you my way. So I'm not going to be in the camera, but this is my setup. So I'm just going to get right into it. The first thing I do is I grab a mask. So I have a mask when I like to package orders because I just don't want to be breathing all over people's products, and I also wear a mask when I'm creating products, so a mask is required at all times. So mask up. Now that we have our mask, the next thing I do is I like to sanitize the table. And actually, before the mask, make sure you wash your hands, but y'all should know that. I'm just going to use my Clorox wipes to wipe down my workstation. My table is clean because I literally just finished making some activated charcoal skin bars, but I want to do this just to, you know, further make sure everything is cleansed and no contamination. So now that the table is cleansed, I'm just going to go ahead and grab some hand sanitizer. I don't wear gloves when packing orders. Gloves are on a shortage and I don't want to waste them when I can just wash my hands and sanitize them. I do wear gloves when making the product because I'm physically, you know, touching the product. So I just like to sanitize. All right, so the workstation's cleaned, our hands are clean. Now what I'm gonna do is grab my orders, which I have them printed out in a folder. I always do this. Every morning I like to print my orders. I just wanna say I'm super thankful for everyone who ordered. I actually have 4 orders to package today. It's so exciting and I'm so thankful and grateful. Literally, when I said I was going to record this video, I only had 1 order, and then yesterday I got 3 orders in one day, which is the most I've gotten so far besides launch day. So yay. I'm grateful that you guys trust me, not only with your money but with your skin. So I just went ahead and covered up the names and addresses with sticky notes just for confidential purposes. So typically what I like to do is lay out all the orders and pull the items. I'm going to do them one by one so you guys can see though, just so I can slow down the process and really explain to you how I do it. So I'm going to start off with the first order. So the first order, they ordered a 2-ounce bare skin butter, and that's what this looks like. They also ordered the bare skin bar, which looks like this. She also ordered a 4-ounce cocoa bean skin butter, looks like this, and then one of the most popular items, which is our activated charcoal skin bar, if not the most popular item. And I will do another video breaking down and explaining to you guys my products because you haven't seen them yet really, besides on my site. But I'll definitely do another video explaining what each of my products does. So yeah, so that's that order. So now that I have the items pulled, what I like to do next is grab my box. So I have different boxes depending on how many items you get. This one is a 5x5x5. I know a lot of people have their boxes pre-built. I don't, because I just don't have the storage for it. A lot of people pre-build their boxes and just stack them up in their storage. I keep my boxes flat so that way it just saves space. Eventually I'll start pre-making the boxes, but for now I make each box as I receive orders. So what I'm going to do is pre-make my box and I'll come back and show you guys how I place items in. So the box is now built. What I'm going to do now is, for security, the first thing I like to do once my boxes are built, I actually like to use bubble wrap. This is my bubble wrap here, and this is actually recycled from orders that I've received. I do have my own bubble wrap, but I haven't had to open it yet. This is just saving the environment because I'm not throwing it out and I'm just reusing it. So I like to break it up, and then I like to line the box with it, just for security, just to make sure the products don't get damaged during transit, and also to help keep the products insulated, because I do have butters and I don't use ice packs to keep my butters from melting. I know some people do, so this is just going to keep some insulation to keep them secured. I take a sheet like this and I line, I just stuff it in just like that. And because this is the 5x5, I just take one more piece and I go in the other side too. So that way it's lined all the way around. Next step is tissue paper. So I like to use green because that's my brand colors. I want to make sure all my packaging is correlated and it's aligned with my brand. So what I like to do is fold the tissue paper so that way it fits into the box nicely. And then from there, what I like to do is just lay the tissue paper in the box. Like so. From there, the next thing I like to do is add crinkle paper. Back here I have some green crinkle paper and I like to just put some at the bottom. This adds more security and it also just looks nice. So yay. Once you have the crinkle paper, the tissue paper, and the bubble wrap, you're ready to place the items in there. So I like to start with the skim butters first because these are the most solid items and they're glass. So I want to make sure they lay flat in the box. I'm going to put the bigger one in first and then the 2-ounce one. But what I like to do before I actually place the items in the box is I just like to double check my packing slip. I'm going to take my marker, and what I like to do is just cross or make a mark next to each item. So we have our bare skin butter, that's there. The bare skin bar, that's there. Cocoa bean, 4-ounce activated charcoal skin bar. Of course, you want to make sure you have the right quantity, so I always do that as well. Now that let's double check we can place the items in, I always like to double, triple check to make sure that I'm not missing any items. So I'm just going to go ahead and again start with the skin butters. So I'm going to place one item in one corner and then the other one in the other corner, just so there's some sort of weight balance in there. And then what I like to do is place the skin bars on the side of each item on the other corners, just like that. And the last step before I close it up, I like to throw in some biodegradable packing peanuts. I actually just implemented this step. Originally I did not do this and I just sealed it up, but I want to make sure that these packages are getting to you guys nice and secure. So I'm just going to add a few on there. And these are nice because, like I said, they're biodegradable. So all you have to do is run them under water and they'll dissolve. So looks like that. It's just a few. I have these stickers that I made with my logo. If you guys want to see a video on how I make these, let me know because it's super simple. I'm just going to close up the tissue paper. And to seal it, I'm going to take a logo sticker and just place it like that. Now that the items are in there, one thing I am going to do is write the order number on the box. And I like to do this just so once I put the packing slip and everything in here, I'll know what order this is when I go to print the shipping label. I don't want to close it. I'm like, oh my gosh, which one is this? Or I don't want to get it mixed up with any other order. Now, once we have our product, the last thing I like to do is add our marketing material, and that's very important. Our marketing consists of 3 things. First thing I like to put in is a butter care card. This goes with every order that consists of a skim butter. This has my logo on the front and then my slogan, which is the where the grass is always greener. The butter care card basically tells you how to care for your butter. I wanted to create something because I wanted people to know how to care for that item. If I was the customer receiving a skim butter and say for instance it was melted, I want to know, like, is it still fine? Is it still okay? Like, what do I do? Etc. So I wanted to create a card that basically tells you that just because your butter is melted, it's not damaged, you can still use it. It also tells you how to storage, how to get it back to a nice consistency. Just a nice care card so you're not alarmed if your butter comes melted. Weather is hot right now. I just wanted something to let you guys know. So I have my logo on there and I just like to place it in the box with the logo facing up so you'll know what it is or who it's from as soon as you open it. The next marketing material is just a thank you card. It says, your support is everything to us. Hope you love your new skincare purchase. Tag us on Instagram, #SkinMyMoss. Originally, I was writing every single thank you card by hand, and y'all, it was a lot of work, so I decided to just get them pre-made. I still feel the same exact way. It's still much love, but it just saves a lot of time when it comes to processing orders because literally I was writing every single one and it was adding up to take a lot of time. So I wanted to keep my processing times down and create something that would be a lot quicker. So I just got these made myself, and then I do write every customer's name by hand at the top because I just want to handwrite something just to make you guys feel special because I truly I can't express it enough. I'm so thankful. So yeah, so I just like to put that right on top as well. And then the last thing I like to do is fold up the invoice. So this is the invoice, and then I have these thank you stickers that I also created, and I just like to place that over the invoice just to seal it. And it just makes the invoice look a little nicer. And then one final step before I actually seal it up, probably my most favorite and creative step, it's just something that I thought would look really cool. So I wanted to add something to my packaging that would stand out against other brands. It would be creative, and you'll just know it's me and it goes with my brand. So I decided to add real moss to the packaging. So I got this from Michael's, and I literally just take a piece, looks like this, and I just break it, and I literally just place it in the box like that. So when you open it, you'll be like, okay, she's not playing. This is Skin by Moss, and you know it. I just wanted something that would, again, set me apart from other brands. I know a lot of people, they do different things as well. Like, I've seen a lot of videos where some people put candy in the packages, which is really cool. But I wanted to do something different and something that will align with my brand, which is how I came up with the idea of using moss. So it's really cool, especially if you've never seen moss. You get to feel it and see it, and it just adds a nice touch. So that's that. So what I want to do is seal this up and move on to the next one. So that's basically it. So when you open, it's like all right, so the next order is a little bit smaller, so I decided to use this size box. This is a 6x4x3. I went ahead and lined it with the bubble wrap. I only used one sheet because it's not as big, and then again I lined it with my tissue paper and the crinkle paper. Now we want to go ahead and put the products in. So I went ahead and marked off each product and confirmed there's only one of each. So now we can go ahead and place the items, and again I like to put the skin butters in first. So I'm just going to lay it down, and because this one's a little bit smaller, I try to like get it to face a little tilted so you can see the logo when you open it. And then I like to go ahead and place my skin bars in, the activated and then the bare. So just like that. So this is how it looks. And then of course you want to go ahead and put our packing peanuts in. Boom. Now we're going to go ahead and fold it close. Grab our logo sticker like so, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and write the order number on the box, fold up my invoice, push my thank you sticker. And I like to go ahead and put the buttered carrot card in because they ordered the skin butter. We have our thank you card and the invoice. All like that. Final touch is the moss. I don't like to put too much. I literally just put a little, and then there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and seal this up with some tape. I already did the other order, the third order off camera, just to save time. I just wanted to show you guys the different boxes. The next order is actually not going to be packaged in a box. It's going to be using a bubble mailer. So I have two different bubble mailers. This one is a little bit smaller. I don't remember the sizes. And this one's a little bit bigger. However, they both go with my brand. So this person, the reason they're not getting a box is because they ordered the activated charcoal skin bar. So if you don't order a skin butter, I don't use a box because it's not as fragile. So I like to use just the bubble mailers. These are still secured because they're insulated with bubble wrap. So they actually ordered 3 charcoal skin bars. So literally everyone loves the activated charcoal skin bar, and this person must really love it because they ordered 3. And this is a person who actually ordered before. So shout out to you guys for making second purchases. I'm really thankful and so grateful that someone ordered another time so quickly. So I have the 3 activated charcoal skin bars here. I just pulled them. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and mark it off on the invoice because I know for sure that there's 3, and I just like to mark me the quantity as well so they know that I double checked that. All those one line items, you don't want to just put 1 in there. You always want to check the quantity because they have 3. And because they ordered 3, I'm actually going to use a larger bubble mailer. If it was just 1, I would just use this one, but because it's more than 1, I like to go in with something that is a little larger. Orders that don't require a box are much more simple. So what I'm just going to do is go ahead and place each skin bar in the package, and I like to lay them flat. So I'm going to place 1 in at a time. I'm not going to stack them up on each other because it won't lay flat. So it's just like this. You can see inside, they're all laid down. And then what I like to do, of course, is fold up my invoice. Oh, wait, write the number down. So the number's on the order. And then now we can fold up the invoice. The invoice is folded. Then we have our thank you sticker to seal it. So the only 2 marketing materials this person is going to get is the thank you card and then their invoice. We're not going to put a butter care card in here because they didn't order a skim butter. And I just wrote a little note on the back for this person because they're a 2nd-time buyer and they have a discount code. I'm just going to throw these in here. And I don't put any moss, I don't put any crinkle paper or any packing peanuts. I just want it to be as simple as possible, so I try to use as less product and less packaging as possible. And I'm just going to seal this one up. Like so. We're almost done packing. One of the last steps that I like to do with packing my orders, or a few last steps, is 1, I like to add a fragile sticker to all the packages. I want USPS to give some sort of warning that the packages are, you know, fragile. I did unbox these in another video, so make sure you watch my entrepreneur vlog so you can see, because I be putting y'all onto some stuff. Boom. So all of them have them on the backs of the packages. So the last step that I like to do, I have a wet sponge here and I have my logo tape. So I like to use these for my boxes, so I can move this bubble mailer out of the way. And I have this tape that I had custom made that just has my logo. I wanted something so when you see the packages, you immediately know that it's from Skin by Moss. I already pre-cut them so I can just put them on all the boxes. So I literally just take my damp sponge and get it nice and wet. And it just automatically gets this tape sticky, and I just put it right on top. You can actually just use this tape and skip the clear tape, but I like to be super secure because, again, I am shipping glass. And there we are. So I'm just gonna put the tape on all the other packages and we're done. And I'm just gonna stick the shipping label on the front. And that's how I pretty much package my order. So just like that. That's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. And make sure you just tune in for more entrepreneur lifestyle videos. Also follow us on Instagram because I did post a packing video there. But this one's more in depth. So follow us on Instagram at Skin by Moss. And also shop with me at skinbymoss.com. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.